Hey, what is up people? This is Assam back again with another video series, and in this video series I'm going to make a personal assistant with Python. Okay, in my previous video I just demonstrated my project, and in this video I'm going to do the first part of this total project. Okay, so in this part I'm going to show you how you can set up your speech recognizer and your TTS, or text to speech output. Okay, so guys, let me start coding. Okay, I'm going to move it to my another monitor, and then I'm going to open up a new blank Python project. Okay, here we got a main.py file, and then I'm going to add a couple of files. Okay, the first one is going to be let's say the recognizer. Okay, so speech, sorry guys, my bad, speech recognizer. Okay, and then I'm going to add another file, which one is going to be TTS. Okay, TTS, let me add an underscore. Okay, now I'm going to open up my speech recognizer file, and then here I'm going to write some code. Okay, so first of all I'm going to import the speech recognition module, okay, as SR. Okay, this is the module that I'm going to use for recognizing speech, and it is a very good module for recognizing speech. So I'm going to import this. If you face any kind of problem importing this module or installing this module, just let me know in the comment section. I can help you as I know. Okay, so after that I'm going to call a method, and then I'm going to bind it with a variable. Okay, so let me call the variable call R, and then I'm going to call my speech recognition module, and I mentioned earlier I renamed it as SR, so SR dot recognizer. Okay, so first one will be a capital letter recognizer, and then I'm going to set my mic. Okay, so the mic is going to be auto detected. Okay, and then I'm going to add a function. Okay, let me name it as command, and after that I'm going to write with mic as source. What I did here is I set a variable. Oh, sorry guys, my bad. I call this mic variable, and I using it as source. Okay, now I'm going to adjust the ambient noise, so I'm going to use the recognizer. Okay, r dot adjust for ambient noise. Okay, so what it is going to adjust this noise? Okay, it is going to adjust this source. Okay, source. Okay, now I'm going to add a try exception method, or whatever you say. Okay, so for a clear understanding I'm just printing a message called listening. Okay, after that I'm going to set a variable called audio, and this audio is going to be the command that I will give using a microphone. Okay, so the audio will be let's say r dot listen, and from where it is going to be listened? It is going to be listened from this source, and the source is from mic. Okay, so I'm going to pass this source variable. Okay, that's pretty good, and then I'm going to call a variable called command, and this will be the command which is the user input. And now I'm going to call the recognize Google, and it is an API, Google API, that is going to handle the recognition part that was handled by Google. Okay, that is a little bit confusing, but that pretty much makes sense what I am doing. Okay, so what is going to be recognized? Okay, it is going to recognize the audio. Okay, after that I'm going to handle an error. Okay, so accept sr dot unknown value error. Okay, this is the error that is going to occur because of unknown MIG activity. Okay, so if any kind of MIG error occurred, then just simply I'm going to set the command as MIG error. Okay, MIG error. Okay, that how it's done. Not yet, but I'm going to return what I'm going to return. I'm going to return the command. Okay, now my speech recognizer is ready. Okay, now I'm going to set my TTS. Okay, now let me split this. Maybe it looks better. Sorry guys, my bad, I did a mistake. Let me open my recognizer here and my TTS will be here. Okay, now I'm going to write some code in my TTS file. Okay, so first of all I'm going to import OS. Okay, if you are using Linux, I'm going to make this code as cross-platform, so you can use your code anywhere. That means you can use your code in Linux and Windows. Okay, I don't have a Mac machine, so I don't have any idea about Mac. So guys, okay, first of all I'm going to import the OS module, and then I'm going to import the My Tts x3. This is a pretty good module for handling the TTS stuff. So after that I'm going to call a variable called engine, and here I'm going to initialize the My Tts x3. Okay, My Tts x3, and here I just initialized the My Tts x3. After that, okay, here I'm going to make a function name execute. Okay, and here I'm going to pass a argument, let's say input text. Okay, after that what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a condition. If the OS is Windows, then use the My Tts x3 module. Otherwise, if the operating system is Linux, then use the OS module. Okay, that's simple. So here I'm going to add a condition. Okay, if os dot name equal nt, here nt means Windows. Okay, equal nt, then I'm going to set a variable called output, and the output is going to be it is going to say this input text. Okay, it is going to say this argument. Okay, engine dot say and input text. Okay, that's how it's done. Now I'm going to set the property, then I'm going to set the speed. Okay, how fast it is going to speak. This is not compulsory, this is optional, you can edit or not. Engine dot set property. What I'm going to first of all I'm going to call the name of the property, and then I'm going to set the property. Okay, 170 is the standard point, I think, at least. Engine dot, after that I'm going to say run and wait. This is a method, I don't know what is the reason behind it. The documentation of My Tts x3 says to edit, so I'm going to edit run and wait. Okay, I didn't do any kind of research on this method. Now I'm going to return the output. Okay, now this is how my Windows device is done. Or if you are using Linux, then you need this else part. Okay, sorry, it's my bad. And here I'm going to set my output. The output will be os.system. What is going to do? It is going to run your input text means this command, sorry guys, my bad. Input text means this argument. It is going to execute the input text argument in your terminal. Okay, so I will explain it later how it works. Now just simply go along with me. Okay, was the system, and it is going to execute the input text argument in your terminal. Okay, then just simply return the output. That's how it looks like. Now I will add some code in my main.py file. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to add a while loop. Okay, now from speech recognizer, that means from this file. Okay, this file actually from speech recognizer. Okay, from sorry guys, my bad. From speech recognition, sorry guys, from speech recognizer import. Okay, let me add it here. From speech recognizer import command. Okay, after that from Tts import execute. Okay, I just imported two functions that I made in this two file. Okay, the first one is the command function and the second one is the execute function. Okay, now I'm going to set a variable called command, and the command is going to be the command function, and then I'm going to print the command. Okay, after that I'm going to check if my TTS file is working or not. Okay, just here I'm going to add a condition. I'm just doing this because I just want to test if my TTS file is working or not. So here I'm going to set a condition. If high, sorry guys, my one, if high in let me add another, okay, if hello in command, then simply execute hello sir, how can I help you? Okay guys, this the reason of this part I'm using is I want to test my TTS. I want to check it is working or not. Okay guys, now I'm going to run this main.py file. Okay, hello. Okay, now I'm going to terminate this. Okay, now my speech recognizer and TTS is ready. So that's for today's video. Hope you guys like this video, and my next video is coming. In my next video I will go deeper to my project. Okay, so guys, till then, goodbye.